you walk around with are transferable to you. And until it becomes a pandemic or an epidemic, nobody does anything. Until it's staring you in your face, you're not going to... I would like to see poverty end in my lifetime. End, not a reduction strategy. I want to see poverty gone.
Mr. George, can I just interrupt you and I'll let you conclude? I have a technical problem I have to address, which is to ask my colleagues to extend the time for a few minutes to allow you to finish, and then one more deputation, and we just have to deal with that, and then we can have a couple of minutes comments, and I see one question for you. Can I have the concurrence of my colleagues for a motion?
I would move to extend to finish the deputants and any quick releases that may be.
Okay, so we'll have all those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Thank you. We just had to do that, otherwise we automatically adjourn at 12:30. So if you want to just make a quick concluding comment, we thank you very much for your comments, very heartfelt, and then we have a question for you from Councillor Carroll.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. In conclusion, I would like to state that I came from a single-parent household with 2 kids. Me and my sister are 14 years apart, 13 years apart. My sister followed my mother into Bell Canada, and she still works. She's going to have a wonderful retirement package. I did not. As one of Canada's top athletes for 10 years, I know what it is to be successful. I spent most of my adult life being successful. How I ended up homeless is still a mystery to me. It is, because I didn't do anything to put myself out in the street. A cop came to my house one night and told me I could not stay there anymore because I didn't have my name on the lease. My girlfriend did, and that I had to leave. I got into my van and I drove away. And I lived in my van for 2 years. It's not what causes it, it's what can I do about it. And in my present condition with my mental and physical disabilities, there's not much I can do myself. That's why I'm here. That's why I became a member of the member advocacy group. Even though I can't do it for myself, maybe by being active, I can help someone else.
I think you're making a positive difference by being here, and we thank you very much for that. And don't, Mr. George, Councillor Carroll had a question for you. If you could just sit there for one more minute, we appreciate that.
Thank you, sir, for your deputation. You mentioned something that I see happening a lot. Didn't happen long ago. I was a renter. Councillors do pretty well, but long ago when I was a renter, if I moved into an apartment, anywhere, a townhouse, an apartment, and the conditions you describe are there, I could say, I refuse to sign this lease until you put the fridge and